In an insane battle between Frieza and BEERUS, a perverse plan to bring chaos to Universe 7 and see how the hierarchy of the gods truly works, being capable of defeating BEERUS to set his plans in motion, an unprecedented catastrophe, brought now by someone 10 light years stronger, a new warrior. Black Frieza will bring darkness to the universe of Dragon Ball Super and show what he's made of. After so many failures and defeats, the grand final plan finally begins, and we witness the great sacrifice of WHIS for the god of destruction, to whom he had grown attached. Frieza thus avoids being erased by a Hakai and can be revived by the Dragon Balls. Everything was part of his plan, and the gods fell right into it. If you want to know more, come with me to the video. Speaking of being part of the plan, join us by subscribing, liking, and commenting. Let's go to the video. An iconic figure named Frieza, one of the most loved and hated villains of the Dragon Ball Z saga, was introduced to us with a new form, a power never seen throughout Universe 7. Goku, Vegeta, and Gas felt firsthand what it was like to confront this power. In truth, there was no time to do anything. It was just a flash, and there he was, defeating an enemy they couldn't even handle, and furthermore, demonstrating his great power by defeating them with a single blow. But Frieza, now with more experience, an experience gained not only in 10 years of training, but gained after seeing how the universes function after the Tournament of Power. Like any good villain, he is very observant, and surely in his evil mind, he had been preparing since then for something big to come, and it couldn't be different. We were all tired of the same old story. A villain with enormous potential appears and is wiped out after their arc. All that build-up crumbles away. But with Frieza, it was different. It kept extending, appearing too much, and in a certain way, it worked very well during the Tournament of Power. With a suspicion of potential betrayal on his part, colluding with gods from another universe so that his own universe would be erased. In theory, we'll never know if only Universe 7 would have made the same wish as Universe 17, or if any others remaining on the battlefield would have done so. But luckily, it did happen, right? Anyway, with all this speculation, along with the appearance of Frost as well. Frost is a character from the 6th universe in Dragon Ball Super. He is an alien with an army that fights against large groups of enemies to stop the endless wars in the universe. Frost has gained a great reputation for his need to protect the weaker and is very popular among children. He has even received the Universal Peace Prize 3 times, although it was all a sham. With the same appearance as Frieza, the same race, he caused evil himself. With even a supposed union between the two, which was quickly undone by Frieza, only manipulating him, Frieza, being much colder and more calculating, understanding right there and then that he wouldn't pick a fight with BEERUS. Surely in his head, it's not the moment. Despite BEERUS, through WHIS, giving him the gift of life again, he asks WHIS, "Are you sure? I won't stop being evil because of this." And everyone ignored the warning, as much as Goku says, "If you try something, I'll be there to defeat you." That fell through in the Granola Saga, with the intensity of Frieza's power. But then we come to talk about Frieza's hidden plans. Dragon Ball Super, currently on hiatus for an indefinite period, gives us the following perspective. Let's leave Earth aside for a bit and explore other universes, other realities, go beyond this. And Frieza, a step ahead, had already decided to do that. When, after defeating Goku and Vegeta, he let them live, with a way of saying, "I have plans beyond you. It will affect you, but you won't be able to do anything about it." His plan is nothing more and nothing less than to defeat BEERUS in battle and, if not become the god of destruction, then sort of end their system. With everything in mind, he sets off for BEERUS's planet. Now, you might ask how. Well, a long time ago, BEERUS and Frieza had an encounter, and it certainly wasn't by chance. BEERUS somehow contacted Frieza and asked about the Saiyans who were causing imbalance in the universe, or could. And then he asked Frieza to destroy the planet and them together. So it was done. Frieza already knows how to find WHIS and BEERUS from then on. So Frieza has always been a child in the Dragon Ball universe, always spoiled, always wanting things his way. So he did as he pleased, always trembling at the old legend of the Super Saiyan, and until he met Goku, he didn't know what defeat was. So it was all new to him. And long after that, trying to get revenge and failing, after seeing how powerful the gods and angels were, he thought that to reach that level would take many years of training, and he found a hyperbolic time chamber on a planet he had recently conquered. To me, this is very poorly explained. Okay, he was always the villain conquering and selling universes, but somehow I feel like this was the goal since the end of the Tournament of Power, to find somewhere to train that would yield results much faster than he expected. My theory is also the following. Out of nowhere, he found this hyperbolic time chamber, or if he actually discovered how to travel between universes and wasn't in Universe 7, but in the twin planet of 7, Universe 6, and there knew there was an Earth, just like in Universe 7, and he could have used that hyperbolic time chamber. That's something to think about, isn't it? And also, the question that remains is, who did he train with all that time? So there's someone very strong with him, and thus he could stand up against the system and make everything chaos. In Dragon Ball Super, the system of gods and angels is a fascinating part of the divine hierarchy, and Frieza wants to destroy it. In the multiverse of Dragon Ball, there is a divine hierarchy that spans all universes. This hierarchy consists of several levels of powerful beings, each with specific functions. Mortals are the common inhabitants of the universes. They are like extras in a Hollywood movie, important, but not the main focus. Mortals are at the lowest level of the hierarchy. Above mortals are the WHIS. There are various types of WHIS, such as the North, East, West, and South WHIS. The WHIS have supervisory and caretaking responsibilities in their respective universes. The Supreme WHIS are even more powerful than the ordinary WHIS. They have authority over the lower WHIS. Their function is to maintain balance and order in the universe. The gods of destruction are deities tasked with maintaining balance by destroying planets and civilizations when necessary. Each universe has its own god of destruction. For example, BEERUS is the god of destruction of Universe 7. The angels are assistants of the gods of destruction. They are mysterious and extremely powerful. Despite their overwhelming strength, the angels must obey the gods of destruction without questioning. They are responsible for guiding, teaching, and serving the gods. The angels are neutral and must not get involved in the affairs of the universe, even if it is in danger. Omni King Grand Zeno is above all of them as far as we know. The angels cannot directly interfere in the events of the universe unless ordered by the god of destruction. The only known way for an angel to die is by disobeying the commands of the god of destruction. In summary, the angels play a crucial role in maintaining cosmic balance, even if it means staying in the background and following strict rules. This is somewhat explicit because Frieza came back to life not by WHIS's will, but a gift was ordered to Frieza, and he complied. We just don't know to what extent these requests or orders are viable and if there are imposed barriers. But Frieza soon executes his plans and goes to BEERUS's planet and challenges him. The fight begins, and as many of us imagined, Frieza acquired an enormous amount of power. And when BEERUS's end was very close, even though he asked WHIS not to intervene, WHIS didn't obey him. So BEERUS kills Frieza, who dies smiling, both not understanding anything. WHIS apologizes for this, saying that BEERUS was his first true friend, and he couldn't see him die like that. Then Daishinkan appears and erases BEERUS, with sadness in his heart as well, but those were the rules. Frieza's plan was thwarted, wasn't it? Surely not. He had this planned all along. How could he change a system without killing its strongest? So he found a Namekian in his travels, one who could make Dragon Balls, and ordered a trusted soldier that after the signal of his death, he would revive him. And so it was done, since he didn't die by Hakai, and thus he returns to life. And with another request, he immediately asks him to teleport to where the Supreme Kai is and then assassinates him. And that was the plan, and the first stage was 100% completed. Chaos in Universe 7 was instigated. Daishinkan, realizing the gravity of this, returns to Zeno and requests a meeting. But Frieza won't stop there. We'll see the unfolding of everything later on. On the planet were Broly and his friends, who also, by BEERUS's order, didn't interfere in the fight. And they watched everything from the sidelines. So after WHIS is erased and BEERUS is healed by Daishinkan, right after he leaves with the information, they see BEERUS fall and die, not understanding anything, but it was because of the death of the Supreme Kai who is linked to his life. So, very worried about everything, not knowing what to do, then the Oracle Fish appears with a new prophecy. The end of the universes as we know them is near. Blood will flow everywhere. The evil plan has never been so strong as to bring total chaos to the world. Something even worse than Frieza is about to appear. After that, the Oracle Fish faints, and that's it, folks. Well, I hope you've watched until here, and until next time, I ask you to subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and comment a lot. Wouldn't this plan be cool? A revolution at such a level in the Dragon Ball universe would be perfect. But that's it. See you soon.